I don't like to talk about myself that way, but I'll just be clear. I'm a winner. I know how to win. I've won a championship. I won a championship in this building, and that's who I am.
According to Adam Schefter, Chicago Bears have sought permission to interview Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy and are awaiting a response from Dallas, sources tell me and Todd Archer. If the Cowboys don't allow permission this week, the Bears could interview McCarthy after his exclusive negotiating window with Dallas expires January 14th. A quote tweet to that, Clarence Hill Jr. said that he wouldn't be surprised if the Saints asked to interview McCarthy as well. As it stands right now, after the Cowboys' last game of the season, there are teams around the league that have interest in Mike McCarthy as their head coach. Joe Hoyt had a great thought on this as well. The ironic part about this, the Cowboys have allowed Mike McCarthy to generate a market for himself rather than extending him at the end of last season, thus potentially driving his price up if they wanted to keep him. Now, this is absolutely hilarious. We know how cheap Jerry Jones is, how much the Cowboys don't like spending money on really anything. I mean, yeah, you build a nice stadium, but when it comes to free agency and stuff, no thanks. So if the Cowboys want to keep Mike McCarthy, they're probably going to have to outbid a few teams that could be in the market for him. Jerry's not going to be able to lowball him and say, you don't have offers anywhere else, here's $4 million, it's the same as last time. I know there are some coaches around the league making $20 million or $10 million. Here, take this $4 million. You don't need a pay increase. Nobody else wants you to be the head coach. And it makes it even funnier when you realize that Jerry is not a great negotiator, not at this point in his career, maybe at one time before I was born, but in the year 2025, Jerry Jones isn't a great negotiator, or maybe that's Steven, I don't know. Then Jane Slater tweeted, sounds like head coach Mike McCarthy and Jerry Jones will meet as they always do at the end of the season later this afternoon. This is Monday morning. It's unclear if a decision or offer will be made at that point, but a team meeting did happen this morning. I was told no real tone or message, just business as usual. And like I said, this is the most Cowboys thing I've ever seen. I really hope that other teams being interested in Mike McCarthy doesn't force the Cowboys to do something that they wouldn't have done otherwise. If you weren't planning on rehiring him, then move on. Let the man interview elsewhere. But just now, because you realize that other teams around the league might want Mike McCarthy, don't just hire him because you're worried he's going to go succeed somewhere else. I just get tired of the constant circus. If you were going to rehire him, then go ahead and do it. If you weren't, go ahead and move on. If Jerry Jones and company did want to rehire him as the head coach, they're going to wait until the last possible moment and then end up costing themselves even more money. Not that it matters against the cap, but my opinion on all of this is make a decision, get it over with, rip the Band-Aid off. I want to know, can I get my hopes up about Ben Johnson yet? Can I dream of getting a young offensive coordinator that's a true X's and O's guy? Can I dream with Mike McCarthy gone? Because really there's two guys that kind of fit in that category, Ben Johnson and a guy we're all familiar with in Kellen Moore. If you're like me and you've been down and out on the Cowboys season, I have the perfect way to elevate your game day experience, and that is with BetUS, the ultimate destination for all of your sports betting needs. Whether you're betting on the next few Cowboys games, the playoffs, or NFL futures, BetUS has you covered with the best odds, fast payouts, and an easy-to-use website that features a host of other things, one of my favorites being the Props Builder. With so much to offer, you just have to check it out. Are you done with the NFL season? That's fine. BetUS has baseball, basketball, hockey, golf, tennis, and one of my personal favorites, martial arts. So don't wait any longer to sign up. When you do sign up and create your BetUS account, you'll get a 150% bonus on your first deposit, and then a 125% bonus on your next two. That's money that BetUS is giving you so that you can start making your picks today. Make your next game day even more exciting. We all know this is how the Cowboys operate. Is it because they know we'll talk about it? Do they do it for the clicks, the headlines? Or is it because they have no conviction in what they want to do? Probably a sick combination of the both of those. When I say let go of McCarthy, I do it in the eyes of the Cowboys making the right decision. If they were a greatly run organization, I would say, let McCarthy walk. He didn't get you to a Super Bowl. He didn't get you to an NFC championship game. Let's go find us a head coach to get us over the hump. But because this is the Cowboys, this is Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, whoever else, I can imagine they go out and interview Rex Ryan, of all people, after firing Mike McCarthy, a dude that was good a decade and a half ago that sits on TV. They wouldn't interview Ben Johnson. They wouldn't interview Kellen Moore, Joe Brady, whoever. They will interview Rex Ryan because he was good with the Jets back in 2010. So it does make me nervous thinking about what the head coaching search looks like after Mike McCarthy's gone. Feels like we're in a little bit of a lose-lose situation here because a lot of Cowboys fans are going to be absolutely livid that Mike McCarthy's back. If they fire Mike McCarthy, I don't think any of us are going to be pleased with the names that they decide to interview. And I won't be excited about this head coaching decision until obviously they make a decision, until I hear the names that they have interest in hiring. That's what I wanted to talk about. It's a little bit of an interesting situation with other teams around the league wanting to hire Mike McCarthy. What are the Cowboys going to do? Should they rehire him? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.